been scarred and I've been bruised. I have learned just what to do. I need to leave my past behind me. I need to look to the future. No matter what will come, no matter what I've done, I know just what to do. And that's all because of you.
Hi. Hello, you okay, family? Hello. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're happy to see me because I'm happy to be back. Welcome back to everybody that is returning. A warm welcome to people that have recently hopped on here and thought, oh my God, I like them, their family. Yes, we are. We hope we are going to cushion difficult things with grace for you. We hope we can be co-travelers with you in your walk to discover the best parts of yourself, and we hope we can sit with you in your times of adversity until you learn how to be whole again. We those people, we welcome you here. Thank you for liking us enough to stay. We like you too. My name is Z Mavumengwana and I am the face behind you, okay? Your favorite, I'm going to say favorite. I'm going to guess it's your favorite mental health channel. Welcome back, guys. We are doing, as you can see on the screen today, something that is universal in terms of trying to understand and can be such a profound lesson if you choose to look at it that way. And that is the value of no. The value of no. The fact that when people say no to you, any form of rejection isn't always a bad thing. You will apply to the rejection that applies best to you, and you can take the lesson to apply as is relevant. And I thought of this because I've observed how much we try and make things that don't work because we are scared to call rejection because we think rejection is a bad thing. So if you're to acknowledge that you have been rejected, it would make you feel some type of way. And people aren't quick to jump to that. Then they will call it another thing. It didn't work. It's an entanglement. Then things have interesting names because you can't get to the actual thing that, no, this was the desire and this was the conclusion and this, I rejected it or it rejected me, whatever. Because rejection carries a stigma for us. Rejection makes us make inferences about ourselves, not just the content itself. When people don't get a job, they draw a conclusion about their whole being based on the outcome of that application. When people's relationships don't work out the way that they were hoping, they think this is a reflection on them, etc. When people pitch an idea and people aren't well receiving to the idea, they think, this must then mean something about me. And I want us to have a different look at the value and clarity and grace that is sometimes accompanied by a no. Well, first and foremost, because sometimes what has been yes to us has had to be a no to somebody else. So the beautiful opportunity that you landed had to be a no to the other counterparts that wanted that opportunity with you. So it's only fair that when it's somebody else's deserving yes, the no will sometimes be coming to you. For the sake of merit, for the sake of fairness, for the sake of justice, no should go where it's supposed to go and yes should go where it's supposed to go. There is a cost to somebody else's yes. There is a cost to your yes as well. Your most beautiful relationship has had to be a turning down of another person. So that was their painful rejection. The thing that you wanted that you didn't get, the deserving person got it because it had to be a no to you. For fit, first and foremost, rejection is necessary so that what the environment demands and what the person is able to offer can best fit. And in an attempt to find that fit, we have to say no to the stuff that doesn't fit. And it's only said because sometimes the stuff that doesn't fit is us. So it's like we've got no issue with rejection, we've got an issue with us being rejected. And that's a bit arrogant because if when is it okay? When because if there's just one spot and you're part of the people that got that spot, there is a multitude of people that didn't get the spot. The spouse that you married and that you love and the partner that you are with now had to turn down relationships that were malfunctioning. So that was a heartbreak for somebody else. The idea that you pitched when people were looking for it, the person that ended up getting it, they were deserving. I think that's the first and foremost assessment we need to make about rejection, that it's possibly going to the person that deserves it. And because I believe in deserving, when I deserve things, I want to get them too. And I understand that it's gonna have to be a no to somebody else because I am the best fit for for that thing. So when I encounter a thing and I'm not the best fit for it, you have to be gracious and compassionate enough to celebrate whoever landed the thing, even if it was a cost to you. I think if we could look at rejection that way, we would understand that for congruence, rejection is important. I don't want to land up where I'm not needed or wanted. I would rather you reject me and make me understand that I'm not what you're looking for, or I cannot provide that which you need. Because sometimes rejection is a mere statement of saying we need different things. But because we think it's an attribute about us, we want you to need me. How come I'm not the best thing? This is not about you. This is a fit thing. And especially in interpersonal spaces, we don't call people who don't want us that. We are so coy in just calling it out that they're not interested. Because it injures our ego and it injures our esteem when people aren't interested in being friends with you or dating you. And then you're like, no, they're shy. No, they're going through a thing. No, they've got undealt with trauma. And we have so many interesting narratives as to why they're behaving like they don't want you. Because we are avoiding calling it that they don't want you. Because that's painful. But the quicker you get to a point of rejection, the quicker your healing can begin. But most importantly, you are averting the possibility of being in a space that isn't fascinated with you and adoring of you. The kindest thing a person can do is to tell you that you're not what they're looking for. Are you brilliant? Maybe you are. Do I need your kind of brilliance? Maybe not. We have to find it within ourselves to appreciate the clarity that no brings. It deletes vague, it deletes maybe, it deletes manipulation. The poorer the boundary, because you're avoiding rejection, the higher the degree where manipulation is possible, because there's too many options. It could be this, it could be that. No, it's either yes or it's no. But we don't want it to be no because it's painful. So we do things that increase the probability of it being yes. Please let people reject you if they don't want you. It's kind. Let the job turn you down if you're not what they're looking for. Let the person not respond to your advances if you're not the best fit for what they need. If your needs don't match, it's okay. It's okay. And it's honest to say that's not what I'm looking for. As an employer, as an investor, as a friend, as a romantic partner. Please get to a point of being keen on being rejected so that whoever isn't it can quickly fall out of the way. This increases significantly the chances of the best fit finally finding you. I know it's hard, especially in employment spaces, because normally we need the money. But if somebody else deserves it more than you do, and maybe sometimes not even a deserving thing, it's a space thing. It takes 10 people and there's 20 people. It's not a matter of brilliance. There just isn't space to accommodate everyone, so a rejection is necessary. But most importantly, because merit is deserved, and if somebody else deserves it, you should be okay accepting that somebody wasn't you. People deserve love, and if it's not found with you, you should have the grace to acknowledge that. They were kind enough to not string you along. It's not nice, especially if the no is one-sided. That's the painful part about rejection. Own your feelings and don't make them about the other person. Own that this is what I would have wanted. I liked you. Call it what it is. And they didn't like me back, and that's okay. You don't want a one-sided relationship. You don't want a constant longing, hoping that this will give it satisfaction, and it never comes. There's something quick about no. Like it moves you so quicker closer to the point of clarity where you can just be like, it didn't work. That job wasn't mine. No isn't always bad. Don't avoid effort because there's a chance that the answer may be no. Seek things out. Seek people out. Express yourself. Show your heart to the world. The answer will either be yes, and you can find the perfect fit for whatever you're looking for, or the answer will be no, so you can quickly eliminate that which isn't for you. It's progressive nonetheless. On the other side, effort is either yes or no. Even not right now is no at the moment, for now. There isn't many confounding variables on the other side of effort. There is just acceptance or rejection. And no will make me migrate better to the one that best suits me. Open the YouTube channel if you want to open it. It will either be well received or poorly received. Then you know. Poorly received, why? Then we can examine. They rejected this. Maybe this is not the product they're looking for. Alter it here, but you've moved closer and closer to a point of congruence and a point of relevance and a point of satisfaction. But the no had to be necessary so that which isn't working can quickly be terminated. No is kind. No invites modification. It invites fixing. It invites letting go. No assigns things to where they belong, so that if they don't belong to you, you can get the no. We're looking for match, guys. Match. When things are incongruent because it's your foster. Let it go where it's supposed to go. Mourn over the fact that you desired it and it didn't desire you. The job would have been a fantastic opportunity, but it wasn't your time. But imagine if you're refusing to call it that. The paralysis. The paralysis of sitting there hoping. Call no. So izulisela. No may mean try harder. Try in the future. Try differently. Try a different source. But until you hear it, you won't move because awunampendulo. No is an answer, and it's a kind answer. Momentarily painful, but opens opportunity for so much joy when you finally get your yes, and it's a yes that wants you there. So manu sithi akumayiza akakufuni. That's how it feels nathi abantu xa singabafuni kubo. So manu ukuthi they're so withdrawn. No. Be frank when you reject things. Be like, it's a great opportunity, but I'm not going to take it. And call it that it was a brilliant choice and I rejected it. Maybe when you're able to own the rejection that you did, you can feel better about welcoming rejection that came to find you. Nani na rejecta majita. All the time. Where you're like, no, she moved to Cape Town. Listen. If you wanted to go, you could have gone. Accept the fact that you opted not to go. Were the reasons valid? Probably. But what was your decision? You rejected the opportunity to go. Oh no, they got a new job at this place. You could have pegged and followed. Was that wise? No. So take it that you turned down that opportunity. You rejected it. There was the chance. Maybe when you can call yourself out on how many things, opportunities, and people you've rejected, you can feel brave saying, I liked so-and-so. They didn't like me back. And the rejection was okay. You know, it's so funny how we appreciate rejection in retrospect. When you finally landed the good, then suddenly you can be like, all the things that didn't work, honey, thank you. So when they were happening, what was the deal? Have you ever seen how when you land your gold, you're like, actually, Lord, all the no's. Yes, mama walked a no. Oh, we are a hilarious species when no is happening. Jokes aside, it's brutal. Avoid falling for the temptation that it is a reflection on you. The person, the enterprise, the entity, the organization is merely giving a response. And that response is clarifying for you. So welcome the answer, even if the answer isn't yes. Rejection isn't always a bad thing. Rejection isn't always a bad thing. It becomes a bad thing because we internalize it and we judge it as a definition of our character. And that is a bit overstated. They're saying no to whatever was on the table. The relationship, the job prospect, the opportunity, the partnering up. They're responding to the content. Not necessarily you, but because you brought it and you birthed it, it's disappointing. So label feelings correctly. Say I'm hurting, I'm disappointed, I feel unwanted, whatever. Feel what you need to feel. And go back to our very old video that says emotions are the enemy. Feel what you feel. But don't go out of your way to avoid labeling rejection. It's a waste of your time. And you honestly deserve the clarity. Honest conversations are liberating. Stare at them unfrightened and honest. And if it's no, let it be so. Thank you, and I will see you next Tuesday.